Today we are working with midpoint and endpoint formula. Let's roll through number 3 in our practice. Find the midpoint. All right, first thing we want to do is label our first pair of coordinates. We will label as x1 and y1, with our second pair in green going to be, great job, x2, y2. So we've labeled. Now we're just going to plug into the formula. And on top of that formula, it says to do x1, plus x2. So our x1 that we labeled is a 7. We will put in our plus. We will do our x2 of 3. Great job. So we're just plugging in. We will set that over 2. That's what the formula calls for. Then we will work through y1 plus y2 over 2. And let's just go ahead and write that in. y1 of 6, great job, plus our y2 of -8, wonderful. And again, we will set that over 2. From here, we'll simply add what's on top. 7 plus 3, which is, great job, 10. We will set that over our 2. Then we will do 6 plus -8. Wonderful job, guys, giving us -2. We will set that over our 2. And our last step, when we see a fraction, it just tells us to divide. We will divide. So let me switch back here, get a setup for our answer. We will simply do 10 divided by 2, which is, wonderful job, 5. And then we will do -2 divided by 2, which is, great job, -1. You have an answer. All right, feel free to pause the video as we will do this one in black and white. All right, our first pair, again, x1, y1. Our second pair is x2, y2. Great job so far. Oh, goodness, what do we need to do? We just need to plug in. We already labeled. All right, so on top will be our x1 plus x2, so -1 plus -7. We will set that over 2. And we will do the same thing with the y's. y1 is -5 plus y2 of 7. Set that over your 2. Next step, we will add what's on top. -1 plus -7 is -8. Set it over your 2. Then we will do -5 plus 7, which is 2. Set it over your 2, and our last step with the fraction is simply to divide. -8 divided by 2 is -4. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Do I expect you to go each step of the way here? Absolutely not. If you know that x1 is -1 plus your x2 of -7 gives you a -8 divided by 2 gives you -4, you can simply use your mental math, write your answer. Feel free. All right, now we will need to find the other endpoint. All right, so I'm going to highlight that green because we are given an endpoint and we're given a midpoint. All right, the midpoint I always want you to label as your x2, y2. Any endpoint given to us, we will label as x1, y1. And our midpoint of x2, y2. I have color-coded the built-in formula for us. And again, it's a simple plug into the formula. Well, x2 is, great job, 9. The formula says to open a parenthesis, put in a 2 and close it. Done. Then we will do a subtraction, so minus. Oh my goodness, it says our x1. What's our x1? Great job, it's -9. Then we will just put equals, and if we plug that into our calculator, yes, we're just going to put in the 9. We're going to open a parenthesis, put in the 2. We're going to close it. We will hit the subtraction symbol. All right, all the operations are right here. Then it says, -9. Well, our negative is right here, left of the enter. Put in the 9, hit enter. What do we get? Great job, 27. All right, and then we will do the exact same with the y's. Well, it says y2, so what's our y2? Oh, it's -8. Great job. And again, the formula calls for that 2 in parentheses. Wonderful. Then it has the subtraction. And then whatever our y1 is, which is 8, bring down your equals. And again, we can plug this in to the calculator. So we have -8, open, 2, close, minus 8, hit enter. What do we get? Great job, -24. So your answer will be 27, -24, because we always write our coordinates as, great job, X and then Y. All right, feel free to pause the video. 11 on your practice we'll go through. And this one we will do in black and white just to get you comfortable with it. You ready? X1, Y1, X2, Y2. And again, it's all simple, plug and chug. X2 is -5, open your parenthesis, put in your 2, minus our X1 of -6 equals. Now you can also use your mental math. -5 times 2 is -10. Well, this minus negative would turn into a plus, so we would have -10 plus 6 equals -4. But if you choose to enter it in your calculator, you can. -5, open, 2, close, minus -6, hit enter. Oh, we did check our answer correctly. Thank you. And then our second part will be to do the Y2, which is, great job, -1. We'll multiply that by 2. We'll do our minus because that's what it calls for. Then our Y1 is -5. Hit equals, so -1 times 2 is -2. What do we know about that minus negative? It turns into a plus. -2 plus 5 would give us 3. And if you'd like, let's go ahead and check in our calculator. -1, open, 2, close, minus -5. What do we get, guys? We do get a 3. And again, we write it as XY, so it's -4, 3, and let's call it a day. Great job.